Welcome in. Episode 70. Again. Jake's over here. And then we got his cousin, River.
The cousin.
What's up?
The cousin. If
The cousin.
For those of you that were late, this was the dude that I had like sleepovers with all the time.
The cuz.
That type of cousin.
Yeah.
We all three of us sleeping.
Good times.
Great times. Best of times.
It was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
Right before we started, and we can just crack on from here, Jake literally asked me if we've ever gone snowboarding together.
Well, I don't remember a time.
Bro, we went like 4 times, dude. We went up to Brighton.
Did us three ever go together?
I don't think so.
I don't recall that. No.
Maybe.
Did you say snowbird?
No, Brighton.
Oh, I was gonna say because never mind. What?
I think we went up once, but then we turned around because the line was too bad, and we went to the Porcupine. Do you remember that? Were you there? I know I did that with you in high school once.
We've done it multiple times. I remember doing that multiple times with you. I don't know if I ever did it with Kaija though. Because I think, asking me is not going to be helpful because I don't remember a single time going snowboarding with Kaija for some reason.
Bro, we went. What was the one that you were fucking? You loved, dude. What was it? It was
Great Western.
Great Western. Oh my god.
Classic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he took me on it. I was like, I wasn't like really good at snowboarding, but I wasn't bad.
Mm-hmm.
But I also wasn't. I mean, I'm not going down Great Western like he was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
not a
great
good
run.
one to take me down.
Dude,
though.
Great Western is the best though.
But not a good one to take me down.
No, it's the best. It's the
funnest. Like people, I don't know if you
Is
guys.
that the one where
And
you
the
drop
views.
off and you drop down and then you go like, and there's another one that leads up to somewhere over. You know what I'm
You
talking about?
could. You could
There's
go.
another little what do they call it? Ski lift.
You could. It goes down to.
Oh yeah,
Rattlesnake.
Snake. Yeah.
Yeah.
But usually we just drop down.
Yeah.
Go the whole way.
Rattlesnake
Yeah.
was good too though.
See, I do remember that.
Mil-
Maybe I don't know. Maybe he was there one time. Maybe we
Well,
all did.
No, I think the only time I went with you
Was when we
I don't
didn't
even
actually
remember
go.
if it was you. We didn't go because the canyon was.
It had to have been
a nightmare
Kaija
to get
though.
up.
Yeah,
It had to have been Kaija because
it
Like,
was me, dude. I'm telling you.
Farzad didn't.
Not a lot of other people did.
Yeah, I mean, I know Nick went skiing, but I never went with him. And then Zach didn't until like high school, and he was just barely learning to do it. So
Yeah, and then we
It
went
had
to
to
the
be Kaija.
Porcupine.
yeah,
And you
Yes.
drove.
Yes. The
And that's when you lived in
the
the
diner
town
out the diner outside of the canyon.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember this. Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
it's just crazy to me. I can't remember shit about going with you.
Which is wild, bro. We at least went. I'm telling you, we at least went 4 times, at least.
Speaking of which, I wanted to ask both of you guys. I'm assuming you're both well versed enough on Brighton, but what do you guys think of Millie Express, the lift opposite Great Western, the one that's all?
You
the
don't
way-
like it, huh?
No.
That's the one I never did because Jake never liked it, so we never went over there.
Well, because it sucks to get to it on a snowboard. First of all,
Yeah, it's not very easy to access, but you can get a good run over there.
it's on the wrong side of the mountain too, though.
Well, yeah, but it's still good.
Is it quicker than the Great Western? Like you're flying on that bitch, right?
No,
I
I don't think so.
think Great
it's about the
Western's
same.
more windier, I guess.
But it's the same. Because why when me and Jake we used to go, you could eat up there. You know what I mean? Up in the not in Millie, but like you would eat at Brighton, where how they had their little food places.
Oh yeah.
The one by Millie was always so much better.
Okay, the one by Millie. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
But I never wanted to go over to Millie, so I just ate the one by the the main entrance.
Sorry, I interrupted.
Oh, you're good. What was I saying? Oh, I forget.
You're talking about Millie.
Oh no, the food. The food, and then because when I would look over at Millie Express or not Millie Express, what is it? It's
Just Millie Express.
Is it really?
Yeah.
So when I would look over at it, it would just look like the most steepest thing ever.
Well, yeah, because the end of it is just a fucking flat, big, wide open down thing.
So it so it's about the
Whatever that
same.
means.
You guys are saying it's about the same as.
Yeah, I don't
Great
think it's
Western.
as tall as it doesn't go as up as high as Great Western though.
Okay.
Well,
But-
difficulty rating, I think, is exactly the same. isn't
I
it?
don't think so. I think Great
Well-
Western's harder.
Well, I mean,
depending on where you go on Great Western, I guess.
yeah,
You went to Sundance a couple times, or where did you?
yeah. Well, when Alex worked at Sundance, I went there. Yeah.
How was that?
I love Sundance.
It's again, it's on the wrong side of the mountain, so you have to do it at the right time. Or because when I went,
Oh yes.
when I went one time, it was like slushy, and there was
Yeah.
even parts of the mountain that like straight up didn't have snow, and if you went down like the side,
Yeah.
Like normally, like at Brighton or something, if you go on Great Western, you could go off the trail and it'd be super powdery and trees and shit. But when I went to Sundance, that wasn't even an option because I would just be riding on rocks.
Yeah. No, I agree. But Sundance, I think it's pretty, and it's like
it's got fun runs, and it has that diner at the top of one of the lifts, which is really good.
Yeah. And I don't know. I think I like how small it is too. Honestly.
Yeah.
That's kind of why I like Brighton too, though, because it's not big like Sundance.
I don't need it to be huge.
Not Sundance.
Snowbird.
Yeah.
It's kind of annoying when it's huge. Like
Have you guys gone anywhere else?
I've gone to Alta. I don't fuck with Alta, obviously because I'm a snowboarder mainly, but
just Snowbird. For me, that's the only other place.
Cool. I mean, I've been to Snowbird, but I haven't snowboarded or done anything up there. Anyways, I want to crack on to what's this man versus house thing?
Do you want to intro it since you're so embarrassed about it?
No, you can go.
No,
you can go.
Okay,
and I honestly forgot a lot about it.
I'll just intro it by. River didn't want to talk about it because he's embarrassed about it. We're putting him on blast.
My digital footprint.
Yeah.
I'm interested.
Yeah. So this was like, speaking of the sleepovers I mentioned at the beginning, this was one of the things that we do at our sleepovers. We were convinced that we could become YouTubers at the time, and we did this thing called Man vs. House, which was kind of like a play on Bear Grylls because it was super popular at the time, and basically the whole premise of it was we were trying to survive dangerous animals, which were just River's dogs.
And sometimes your dogs at
It was
your house,
only one of them,
which are toy poodles.
Yeah, but Jojo was one of them, and then it was Sunny
Jojo's
and
the
Aspen.
scariest dog, dude.
R.I.P. to all three of them, by the way.
Yeah. Dang.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
But so and then there was one time it was a fucking gorilla stuffed animal. Do you remember that one?
The big one?
Yeah,
was it huge?
The big ass gorilla.
At your house or my house?
It was at your house.
I think so.
And we kept throwing it at each other and like pretending we were getting attacked by it.
I thought that was at your house. But yeah, I do remember.
No, it was at yours.
Yeah.
So stupid, dude.
That's what I'm saying. Well, how old were we? We were probably like 10. How old were we?
Yeah, I think it was pre-middle school.
It definitely was pre-middle school.
Oh, the shit you would do when you just... Because we were before the iPad generation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sort of, yeah.
Well, I mean, we had, like, Leapfrog. Oh, Leapfrog, man.
We had, like, that time. We had a childhood before the iPad.
What was it? It was with DS. We had DS.
Yeah. For sure.
It wasn't like... I don't know. I just feel like times are different for sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But...
It's like half of our childhood was
Yeah.
without an iPad.
Yeah.
And the other half was...
So you didn't really get an iPad, kid, because there was enough time without one.
Exactly.
And we had time
That's
to
what I think.
do those make up stupid fucking games.
Yeah, but so...
Throw a gorilla.
We'd go outside a lot, too.
Yeah.
Spend a lot of time outside.
So
you touch grass.
The Man versus House shit, like, for instance, one of them, I think it was Sunny in this one, the dog, where fucking River was talking about how like Sunny eats rats and mice, and if you put your ear up to her stomach, you can hear him crawling around inside.
I do not remember this, but this is why I didn't want to talk about it. It's so sick.
Yeah, so cool. But that was the episode where I farted really loud, and you're like, "Oh, I think you just farted," to like save my ass.
Oh yeah. Media trained.
Yeah, I farted. You can hear me behind the camera. I'm like,
Yeah.
Fucking high pitched ass laugh.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, you did. I mean, I'm sure we all did.
Yeah, but mine was like it was weird. My laugh was weird back then. It still is.
Honestly, that's wild though. All those stories are wild. Got me going for.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
show you.
Just to set the scene.
I want to see.
Just to set the scene too. Usually when we did this, about like a good 3 hours before we would film these, we would watch like Disney XD summer marathon or whatever, like Kid Patowski and shit.
Oh yes.
Kicking it.
Yes.
I remember that shit.
Do you remember that one time? It was a weekend, and my cousin Allie on my mom's side was tending us.
She's the one with the blonde curly hair, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
We ran through Halo 3 like 6 times the campaign
Jeez.
in one weekend. It was bad.
Well, you want to know
But
what
it
we
was
talk
so
about
fun.
Halo 3 that was bad is how we would constantly, after playing the campaign 50,000 fucking times,
Seriously.
the one part where you're in the stronghold,
Oh yeah.
we would try to kill all of the soldiers.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because Sergeant Johnson and the Arbiter would come after you, but they, you know. So the whole goal was to try to kill all of them.
We did nothing but play Halo 3.
That was the shit.
It was actually.
That was the
See,
shit.
those are the days. That's what I'm saying. We had it was the games that meant something. I feel like.
Mhm. And it was like River was saying, it was a good mix of it wasn't just video games and just TV.
Yeah.
We got both of them.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then you went to like Riverton days or
And Scooter to the Maverick.
Yeah.
You've come
Oh,
to
yeah.
Virgin Days with us.
Mhm.
Yeah.
another thing.
Fireworks. Those 2 iconic photos on your mom's Instagram of us 3. Do you remember those photos?
I do remember that. I think not on her Instagram, but I remember the
Yeah.
photo that
I
we
don't.
took.
It's iconic. You're gonna have to go back and look at it.
Yeah.
It's pretty litty.
It is pretty litty.
But dude, I don't know. Fucking Scooter into the gas station to get brisk iced tea or Arnold Palmer half and half.
It hits different.
What were the ones that we would? That it's like a Arizona. It's in the same can and everything.
Peace tea.
Peace tea.
Yeah.
We're obsessed with tea in middle school for some reason.
Because it made us edgy.
Yeah, bro. We're like, yeah, caffeine.
Yeah.
Like Mormons can't drink this shit, bitch.
yeah. We're rebellious.
Yeah.
Rebellious Utah
It's like
boys.
I play a mature game.
It
while
was the
drinking
hardest thing
tea.
to drink in Utah at the time.
Yeah.
At our age.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I mean, you could
Alcohol.
drink. Obviously, you could drink
Yeah.
crazier stuff,
Yeah.
but
Alcohol was still the hardest, for sure, to drink at the time.
I'm just saying legally.
Yeah.
Before we fully get off the topic, I wanted to bring up, because I mean it's along the lines of Man vs. House. It was in the wake of our YouTube career. Is Because of a Dog, the one that you hate the most.
Oh.
That one was with JoJo. That one was okay. You hated the most, but that was our most fleshed out video. Genuinely, it actually had a story to it.
Sort of, but you need to go back and watch it because it makes no sense.
It doesn't make any sense, but it was closer to anything that was actually a YouTube video than we ever made.
Yeah.
It was
What's that one about?
It's my biggest regret.
It was about JoJo.
I'm just kidding.
So I stole. It starts off with me taking JoJo out of her kennel as if I'm selling it, and stealing her, and I did an evil laugh, and then it pans over to River coming up to my door, knocking on the door, and he buys JoJo from me.
See the song, it makes no. Oh, sorry.
Oh shit.
Oh, you're good.
So he buys JoJo from me, and then I get pissed that he bought JoJo from me. I go, that was my dog.
That's what I mean. It makes 0 sense because he sold the dog, and then he was mad that he sold the dog.
Yeah, he buys the dog off of me. I'm like, oh, I'm sad to see her go. She was my favorite. And another thing about it is when he bought the dog off of me, for some reason I was doing some sort of an accent, but the rest of the time I didn't have an accent. Do you remember that?
So you had an accent just for that scene.
Yeah.
Like you were trying to trick me. Oh, maybe it does have a plot.
Yeah,
Maybe it was deeper than we thought.
I tricked you into buying her from me so I could get the money and get her back. So I was using her to get money
And try to
and keep the dog.
didn't you try to wasn't it violent too?
Yeah, well, you were the violent one.
I was supposed to be
this
the
story.
antagonist. I mean you were supposed to be the antagonist.
I was the antagonist.
But I was the violent one?
Well,
Makes 0 sense.
Yeah. No.
anyways, I steal JoJo.
And then he's got an accent.
steal JoJo from him again. Blake jumps out of a closet door and arrests him, and then I'm there with JoJo, and I say throw him in the dungeon, which was the furnace room. And you had a Mad Libs that you were using as your journal, and you were talking out loud.
That's why it's cringe. That's why I hate it. Because I was like that specific part. I was like, what am I doing?
I can see that because you were doing a bit about it where you would laugh, but you would write laughing, and you're like, oh, why did I write that?
Yeah. Oh, dude, I totally forgot about this. This is why I'm embarrassed.
And I forgot the stupidest part of it was he got put in the dungeon, and for some reason in the shot, you can see Blake put a sword in the touch that he then uses to kill me and get JoJo back. That's the whole story. That's the whole video.
Maybe it's deeper than that, though. Maybe Blake.
When you guys were done,
Blake was on your side.
Everything
You killed him too. You killed both of them.
When you guys were done with it, was it more like you guys were like, "Oh, this is a dope," like we did good, or was it like you guys were laughing about it? This is how you are now.
No, we thought it was good. I remember thinking it was good.
Yeah, I definitely remember thinking it was like
You thought it was like
good enough to post for sure.
Well, bro, we had cuts and everything. We had different scenes. We had a set that was my house.
Yeah.
So you guys are feeling it for sure.
Yeah, but then I remember it didn't take long before I rewatched it, and I was like, "What the hell are we doing?"
The plot is so convoluted, makes no sense.
Yeah.
Why do I want JoJo so bad?
And why did you sell JoJo? And why the ad-lib thing? Oh, I totally forgot about that until you brought it up. That's why. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to show you that too, I guess.
Oh, I want to see him.
Yeah,
That sounds hilarious.
It's so funny.
For some reason.
Oh, if you want to check him out, by the way, just search up Tawny Bell on YouTube. All the videos are on there.
Okay. Right then and there.
Yeah.
Outing
Not
him.
that I could do about it now.
Is that all for the man versus house? You only filmed how many?
Oh, well, I feel like we did Sunny twice. We may have done Aspen twice when there was the gorilla and JoJo.
Yeah.
You guys filmed yourself throwing the gorilla.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's all the camera.
It's all filmed.
It's like, the gorilla's attacking us. You know?
Okay.
Man versus house.
Like we're gonna, yeah.
The fucking.
I thought that one was just like a stupid game you guys like put together.
No, that was a
No,
YouTube
no.
video too.
We do have a lot of weird games, though. I'm sure.
I'm definitely watching these.
River
definitely
killed the
watching these.
gorilla with a butter knife. I remember. That's how that video ended. He stabbed him and went shink. He stabbed him too.
Because that's the sound it makes when you stab someone.
Yeah, in the movies when you're.
No, usually it's when they pull it out that they makes that sound.
right, yeah. No, you're right.
When they get stabbed, it's like a or whatever. You don't hear a shink when they get stabbed.
A little bit of a shink. A little bit of a shink going in.
Yeah, a little bit.
Little bit, okay.
If you hit some bone.
Like a.
Oh, okay. Too far.
All right. I'm trying to think of how we could transition off of this. Would you rather talk about Super Bowl, or what crime would you want to commit if you could?
Guest choice.
Let's go Super Bowl.
How are you feeling? Do you watch
I-
a lot of football? What's your take?
College man.
I do watch a lot of. I love college football.
Okay.
I'm sick of the Chiefs. Eagles aren't the best, but I like Saquon. So he's a beast. So I'm going for the Eagles. Not the greatest Super Bowl. I wanted to see the Lions or the Commanders in, and I love the Bills.
Dude, the Commanders
Bills,
were almost
but-
there, dude.
I know.
But
I
I will
know.
say, if it was the Commanders versus the Chiefs are gonna take that.
I know.
Chiefs are gonna take it fucking regardless.
No, Philadelphia has a way
Eagles-
higher
No,
chance.
Here's
yeah.
the thing, but here's the thing.
No, they're not winning.
Who gives a shit? Because I don't want to see the fucking Eagles Chiefs Super Bowl again.
I like the Eagles. I mean,
I
I
don't.
tolerate. I like the Eagles. I like Jalen Hurts. He's a
Yeah.
dog.
I don't like
No,
Jalen Hurts.
This is his redemption.
Fuck his
and-
redemption.
No,
I'm kind of with River on this one.
I don't like Jalen
I
Hurts.
hate. I don't know. I'm just so sick of this.
This is his redemption. He's coming back. Second Super Bowl. He lost his first one to guess who?
I mean, I would rather the
Patrick
Eagles.
Mahomes.
I would rather
And
the
the
Eagles
Chiefs.
for sure.
Yes.
I don't
This
like
is-
Hurts though.
This is Hurts here.
Yes.
Yeah, no, definitely
And it
want
was
the
a
Eagles.
close game.
Yep. And guess what the deciding factor is this year?
Saquon,
Saquon Barkley, baby.
and he's a beast.
Yeah, Saquon's.
I
He,
love
he does
Saquon.
backward hurdles, man.
Yeah, Saquon. I'm glad he's with the Eagles too. The
What a-
Giants.
Oh,
are-
What a
Yeah.
wild clip. Did you see that
Shaq-
clip
What?
of him jumping over someone
Yes.
backwards?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
crazy.
He's
Yes.
insane.
He
He
is
is insane.
And did you guys know he got drug tested right after that?
Mhm.
Right after that game.
I heard about
Clean.
Clean.
that. There's no way he can't just do that. No way.
Yeah.
That's what they were saying.
No, I don't know. I think.
What?
I don't know.
You gotta be taking like, what are you taking that's making you do? That's like,
Compound V.
if say
Oh, wait,
me
you guys
in that
probably don't know what I'm
situation, I would
referencing, huh?
say I'm in Saquon's situation. I just got drafted off the fucking couch, and like what pill would they give me that would make me start hurdling over people backwards and like jumping.
Compound V.
What is that?
Yeah, you guys. It's from The Boys. It's the fucking. It's the shit that makes you a superhero. In The Boys.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean,
It could be like Limitless. Have you seen Limitless?
Mm-hmm.
Like the Limitless pill.
Same kind of.
No.
No, bro. I wanted the Bills. I wanted the
Bills. The only true New York team.
Yeah.
The Bills. Never forget.
Jets, Giants, fuck on out.
They play in New Jersey.
Yeah, I forget about that. I always thought that the Jets like actually played in New York and that the Giants were New Jersey.
I think they used to. I could be wrong though. I think they used to, but then they moved to New Jersey.
I think you're right on that.
I
think you're right on that.
Also, they both suck ass.
They both share the same stadium. MetLife sucks. Shittiest stadium. Another thing.
And they got to share it.
Yeah.
And the shittiest two teams to watch right now.
Yeah.
Everyone goes and blows out their knees on that turf.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
It's crazy.
Snapping ACLs and
MCLs. I saw that.
Wild.
No, but this Super Bowl is like genuinely a disappointment. I was like actually upset because now I don't even care. Yeah. I want the Eagles, but I could care less. I mean, couldn't care less.
Yeah.
It is a disappointment. I wanted my glorious king, Josh Allen, to.
I mean, he deserves it. That fucking fourth down call, straight bullshit. Did you see that?
Yes.
Straight bullshit.
That's just. But like, are you shocked? Are you shocked that?
Yeah, the Chiefs have to win it by a field goal. That's how they do it all year, bro.
Yeah, no.
Off of stupid fucking.
Well, they got to win off of holding. They hold and then they would call for it. I don't know. Nah, fuck the Chiefs.
Also, I don't know if you saw this. I don't know if this is a conspiracy, but there was that Dalton Kincaid pass that he dropped. Did you see that they threw a flag out, but then it just wasn't a thing?
Yes, I did. Well, I actually didn't see the flag. But I don't know if they even showed it on the broadcast, but the little icon did come up, say flag.
Yeah, they threw a flag out, and people were saying they threw a flag out in case he caught it.
And I love Kincaid too.
Yeah, Utah
boys.
Utah
Cole
legend.
Bishop, Kincaid. Cole Bishop had a great year too. Kincaid's amazing. He holds like the most receptions in a single game for Utah.
Yeah.
And
I did hear about
against USC, who's the quarterback?
Fuck Caleb Williams.
Caleb Williams,
Fuck
UFC.
him. I don't know if you guys...
SC.
Yeah, USC.
Did you guys see that? What's his name? Cam Rising's done for now.
Yeah, about time.
He's already been done for.
I'm saying like done for. Like Isaac Wilson's for sure the starter.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. About time. But I love Cam Rising. I don't mean to, but
Red Shirt Rising.
Red Shirt Rising.
You don't like Cam Rising?
No, I do.
Yeah, I love Cam.
He's just injury.
He gave me some great memories. I went to the Rose Bowl the first year he took us, and then he got knocked out.
Probably broke a hip or something.
Yeah, he gave us our first Pac-12 championship, though.
That is true.
He's a dog.
You know, I want to shout out on the Utes team that doesn't need a shout out. Van Fillinger. He's the homie.
He is. I don't know, but
yeah, he went to our school.
Yeah, I know he went to Corey Canyon.
He super chill dude.
Do you think he regrets not going to Texas?
He had offers from Texas and Oregon and some other.
Well, I think so because I remember him mentioning when he was like posting about it. I talked to him about it a little bit, and he really wanted to go to Texas.
Well, he committed to Texas.
Yeah,
and then he decommitted.
Aside from that, he was telling me that he wanted to do it.
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't know what changed.
Yeah,
right. But if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure he got an offer from Oregon, and Bo Nix would have been the quarterback. And didn't Bo Nix win? Didn't Oregon just win the title?
No.
They haven't won a title recently.
Well, Bo Nix is in the NFL now.
Or not a title. You know what I'm saying? A championship.
College football championship?
Yeah.
No.
They haven't?
No. They.
Who am I thinking? Okay, maybe it was Texas.
Last year to Washington.
In the championship?
No.
Damn.
Wait.
Are you sure? I'm looking it up because I'm pretty sure.
I got no input. I have no idea.
No, I know they didn't. I know 100% they didn't. Last year, Michigan beat Washington, which I was pissed. Bo Nix is, I mean, not Bo. Yeah, I love Bo Nix. But Penix is a dog.
Oh, Michael Penis, yeah.
Hey,
I fuck with him. I fuck with him because in fantasy I had a whole bunch of Falcons. Once he started, it was good.
Yeah.
Fuck with Penix.
But I think Washington beat Oregon to go to the championship, and this was last year. And Michigan beat Texas. I think.
Listen, I have no idea.
And then this year, Oregon, I believe, lost to Ohio State.
Yes, that one I know.
Yeah. Which was disappointing because I don't like Ohio State.
No, who does?
I don't.
A lot of people. You know what's funny? A lot of people, specifically Utes fans, fucking hate Ohio.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize this. It was, I think it might have been last year, maybe 2 years ago.
Real quick, I did look it up. You're right. They're one of the teams that they have never won one.
Yeah, but they've been twice, and they lost to Ohio State.
Yep, in 2010 and 2014.
Yeah. That's another reason why I don't like Ohio State. And as a Utah fan, I'm not supposed to like the Ducks,
So I'm tripping then.
but I do like the Ducks.
That's
I was thinking of something completely different, but go ahead, Jake.
But I didn't realize until I got there that I was wearing an Ohio State shirt, just one of those like random generic ones. When the day while it was going on, the Utes versus Ohio State a few years ago.
I was there.
Yeah, and I was like, oh shit, and I just went home. I'm like, I'm not wearing this
Yeah,
in
yeah.
public right now. I don't even fuck with Ohio
That was
State.
a good game, too, until Cam got...
You're not gonna get killed in Utah.
I know, but dude, listen, I don't want to rip something that I actually don't like. It's just a shirt I have.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? On a time when they're playing,
Yeah.
in the state that's playing against them.
Yeah.
It's not a good look.
Yeah.
So you just went home
Yeah, I just went home
from?
and changed my shirt and then went back.
Okay.
But yeah, I was
gonna say you just left and didn't come back.
Well, also, I like to use any excuse to not work out, so I very well could have just gone home and been like, it's not my day. I'm not going to the gym. But
you actually
I did go
get
back.
beat up from someone.
So-
You had like Van Fillinger walks in.
I would actually feel so bad if Van Fillinger walked in during a Utah game to beat the shit out of me.
I will say, though, when he decommitted from Texas to go to Utah, I was hyped because he's a beast.
Definitely was the move for the people that knew him in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't. I mean, I've never met the guy. But, yeah, you guys.
We needed him for sure. Utah did.
Yeah.
I mean, our defense, it wasn't very good. It was all right, but he definitely helped. Our
Yeah.
defense has been solid for a while, but definitely good.
I don't know, but Van's super cool dude. You don't expect that out of a good football player usually.
Don't expect what? Oh, good to be a good
Just
dude.
not egotistical is what I should say.
Oh, yeah.
Because I know, I'm not going to name any names, but I know a few that went to our school, one of which is actually in the NFL, and I fucking hate him. I hated him in high school. I hated him before he was good at football.
Who?
He was such a prick. I'm not going to say
Say
it.
it.
I'll tell you
Say his
after.
name
You
out
can
loud.
just say it and I'll be it if you want.
God, I always forget his last name. Not.
Yeah, he's a dog, too.
I barely know him. It's fucking, what's his name? He's a lineman. We're going to have to mute that whole part.
I already wrote it down. You're good.
But yeah,
Say whatever
he
name you
was a
want.
fucking ass. He was a total ass. Did you guys
Yes, that one is
rape the
gonna.
girl at Utah State?
That one's
did?
gonna have to be muted. No, happened, but
It was convicted, I'm pretty sure.
He would sell me my carts.
and it wasn't
He's a
even.
prick, and he was friends with the football player I'm talking about.
I
I'm
never.
pretty sure. Do you know what that?
It was for, yeah, aggravated too.
Well, I don't really want to say it.
It's head, isn't it?
No, it's in butt stuff.
Oh, I thought it was mouth stuff.
I never knew him, but except I'd meet him at the. What's that? A Smash Burger? And he'd sell me
Horrible
Cards.
dude. Even before I knew about
Some
that.
cards.
some cards. He'd sell me some cards, yeah.
He sold everyone cards.
Yeah.
Hey, consider yourself lucky you didn't know him. I did wrestling with him. Fucking asshat.
Well, I
dude.
knew of him. I just never bought any.
He was
I
a
didn't
fucking ass.
talk to him or anything.
You guys know who Sean is? You do. Do you?
No.
Okay, well, he was big man on campus for the wrestlers. He was killing shit. He was a heavyweight.
Mm.
He was like his little fucking henchman. And I was cool with Sean, but every time I was there and I tried to talk to Sean, he's like,
Find a different word.
fucking cool enough to talk to Sean.
That's a lot.
I have to bleep it a lot.
It's gonna be like.
We don't gotta bleep that, right? He
Just saying his name. I mean, people around here. I mean, we could just leave it, but
There's no fucking skin off my ass if someone comes at me for talking shit about someone who's convicted of rape,
that I don't care about.
you know?
Yes.
We can go off of this. We can go off of this. It's kind of deep, kind of too much, but
So I wrote down when this conversation started. Most of it is going to be bleeped.
maybe we got to go a little, like another 10 minutes longer, just because that's gonna get cut out.
I kind of, yeah.
No, I'll leave it. It's not going to get cut. I'll
Okay.
just bleep I'll cut where we.
Watch me get jumped for the shit I say.
Not the way I cut it. No one's going to know what we're talking about.
Yeah. Well, our most loyal.
Let's think of a name. Can we call him Shmeek or something?
Let's call him the two.
that's like the one time. It's like the one time when we were talking about the dude that we worked with, and you're like, fucking, what did you say? Shane Gillis.
Oh yeah.
Why?
We're not gonna go because we're gonna start having to bleep that again if we go all into it. I'll tell you after.
Okay.
But
Yeah, definitely.
Shane Gillis.
holy shit.
Such a toof.
Yeah. What do we talk about now? Whenever we do this shit, it's hard to think
It's hard
of
to-
something else to talk
Just keep it
about.
rolling.
No,
I'm having a great time.
Well, we can keep it rolling. I'll cut the dead air or whatever we don't want to fucking talk about. I'm gonna do it differently. Most of the time, I just leave it. This time, I'm gonna actually.
It was too much shit.
We're name dropping.
We're name dropping so many people in regards to relationships with people that aren't necessarily good people. It's
Yeah.
not a.
And talk about, yeah.
Just a low conversation, not vibes.
Nope.
So
Not
let's switch
vibes.
the vibes, and let's go to what crime would you commit?
What crime would I commit?
Yeah. Speaking of.
Um,
Yeah. That's okay. Well, I guess it's a good segue
No crime.
in a way. Oh, this guy's holier than thou. Nothing. He wouldn't do shit.
Let me think.
You
It's
wouldn't-
got to be good. It's got to be something.
You wouldn't even steal some money and get away with it.
Well, let me
No.
pose you one that's let me pose you one that's pretty tempting to a lot of people.
There's something. I just got to think about it.
Let's say you were a YouTuber, you wouldn't defraud your fans with a cryptocurrency that you rug pull. Make millions off of it in a
30K
day.
in a day.
Yeah. Logan Paul did it.
Okay. It's.
You wouldn't do some shit like that if you could get away with it.
I,
That's assuming you get no backlash or anything from it. You wouldn't rug
I
pull
mean,
your
obviously,
fans.
I'd like to say no because that's horrible.
Right.
To scam people. But, like, I've never been put in that situation. So, But it,
So you bet your ass.
I'll tell you this much. If I was able to make a fucking stupid meme coin that guaranteed me millions because I rug pulled it and I get no flack, period, no one's mad at me for some reason, I'm definitely going to do it.
Did you say,
No harm, no foul.
you say flack?
Yeah.
What's that? I've never heard of flack.
It's just like when static, same shit.
Oh, I've never heard of that. New word that just hit
New
me
word of the
today.
new word
okay,
of
what
the
about
day.
you?
What crime would I commit?
Yeah.
It would definitely let me say this, just it would be financially beneficial to me.
If I could, okay,
there's any crime.
if I could commit a crime, it would be to fix the World Series last year because that was some BS. I want the Yankees. That's what I do. Let the Yankees win another World Series because they don't have they need more.
I'd probably
They got like 50,000 at this point.
But they need more. Give my captain Aaron Judge a ring.
Yeah, I forget you and your dad are huge Yank fans.
No, that was stupid. I'll come up with another one, but you go.
That one's kind of. I mean, I guess if you're that passionate about it.
If I had the money, I definitely would. If I was like, yeah. If I
you were gonna be that fan that like
If-
grabbed the ball off Mookie Betts.
No, like I would rig it somehow. I'd pay,
Oh.
I'd rig it, just like the Chiefs are doing, you know?
Yeah.
Tip off the
Allegedly.
refs like $1 million each.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
for sure.
Just make sure they don't win.
It's
I don't care how you
baseball
do it.
too. It's
Yeah.
baseball too, so stuff like
Oh,
that
it's
happens.
so easy in baseball. I feel
yeah.
like.
So like it's actually not out of the ordinary.
Yeah. Tip
But-
off
You
an
know,
tip off an umpire.
yeah,
he's gonna
the
he's gonna
ump's gonna
call
throw 'em
balls
out.
all. I mean, he's gonna call strikes all day.
Yeah,
Strikes,
yeah.
throw them out, throw out their best batter.
So that's what I do.
I think mine would be if I could genuinely just get away with it and like feel like a badass afterwards. I feel like I would like try to rob a bank or something.
That's a good one. That's one that I've always said.
Just like an adrenaline rush type of 3-hour.
See, but if you can
allotment.
get away with it, you don't get adrenaline about it because there's nothing going to happen.
That's true. If I knew that I wasn't gonna get away with it, or that I was gonna get away with it, then it's different. But if I did it not knowing that, and then I just got away with it, then I would.
Okay,
do that.
yeah.
And then what are you doing with the money? Something good, or keeping it for yourself?
I'm living in Mexico for 5 years.
Mexico.
What's a
I go to
fucking
Costa
baby
Rica.
driver?
Yeah.
Be a non-extradition beach, drinking my non-extradition cocktail.
yeah.
That's what you're gonna do.
Yeah, dude.
Wait, is that what he does?
Punta Cana.
They go to.
I live in
No, that's
Punta
what
Cana.
Bats. Jamie Foxx. That's what he says. Talking
Oh,
about.
yeah.
And then he gets killed.
Have you been, like, where's, like, the most exotic place you guys have been?
Puerto Vallarta
Okay.
in Hawaii. The only time I left the country was to Puerto Vallarta.
Okay.
Same thing. I mean, more or less the same thing. Mexico and
which
Hawaii.
is Mexico,
Cool.
yeah.
Those are the two places I've been the most to.
Yeah.
So
I went on a
Vallarta's
cruise.
great.
that's where I'm going for my mom and
You're
fiance's.
We went to the Dominican Republic. I feel like that
that's
would
cool.
be
Yeah, the DR was dope for sure.
the
I
most
think.
exotic.
okay.
No, their beaches are so nice.
In the
Espe-
Dominican?
Yes, but it's the type of beaches where there's like people that are working and like trying to sell you stuff all day.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to like get used to telling people no, even though you just want to relax at the beach. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But the beaches were hella nice for sure.
Where did you go in Mexico? And this was a while
It
ago.
was it was a cruise.
Mm.
I don't remember exactly where we went. We went to a lot of different places because we went down the west coast, I think.
Yeah, the Pacific side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know we went to Tijuana, but
It smells like freaking Tijuana.
other than
What's
that,
from?
New girl?
Okay, I've definitely heard that before. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm done. I don't know I don't know where else we went. I was like 8.
Tijuana.
That was it. We
We
went
went
on a
to
cruise.
Hawaii. I remember when we went to Hawaii, I was so jealous because I was like, oh.
Bro, yeah, that
I
one was
love
so
Hawaii.
tight. That was so
Yeah.
tight. We went whale watching.
Yeah.
Dude, and the
that's cool.
fucking I don't think I told you guys about this. This is crazy. I might have told you. I know I didn't tell you. So we went on a body glove boat, which was like a snorkeling thing. They had a slide, they had a bar. So we went out into the ocean and looked at a coral reef or whatever the fuck.
In Hawaii?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was the body glove boat, and there was there was like some marketing people there, and they asked my parents' permission to use me and my sisters for the website pictures of us. Did I tell you about
Yeah,
that?
that sounds familiar.
I didn't find out until recently, but there was a whole thing where they fucking, because back then I had like pretty bleach blonde hair, blue eyes. You might know where this is going. My picture ended up on a how do I put it? White supremacist forum. My dad found out about it.
For it just ended up on there.
Yeah, someone took it from the Body Glove website,
Oh.
the picture of me, and they used it in their like forum or something. And one of my dad's friends tipped him off to it. And then they had. And then
What
he
kind of a
went and got-
fucking forum was he on?
Yeah, I know. I'm like, what friend told you that? Why was he there?
Yeah, wait a second.
But you know,
Like,
anyways,
missing the biggest part here.
Wait.
yeah, I don't know. I didn't never. His friend had like a weird job, is what he told me.
His friend was a white supremacist. Apparently.
Maybe. I don't know. Being on a white supremacist forum is not necessarily a good look. You know. I just stumbled across a white supremacy forum. You know.
Yeah.
It's
Not
a
a
friend
lot of
from out of
times,
state.
yeah.
You know, crazy shit. And also, the pictures that they took of my sisters were right before they got stung by a jellyfish going off the
I was
slide.
about to ask you about that.
It was a crazy time.
Yeah, crazy time.
Cool.
What island were you on?
I think it was the Big Island, and then we were on Maui for part of it.
So Kona? Or
Is that the Big Island's name?
wait, it's like the city on the Big Island.
The Big
Yeah.
Island is technically Hawaii, I
The
think.
island of Hawaii.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's where I went.
Also, dude, that trip was crazy because there was that whole deal, and then there was also a tsunami warning while we were
Oh
there.
yeah. Yeah, I remember that too.
Had to waste a whole day being on top of a mountain.
Yeah,
That's-
tsunami that'd be sketchy, low key though.
There was a tsunami. So the day I landed in Hawaii, I don't know if you guys remember this. It was in 2021. There was like big earthquakes near Tonga, so there was tsunami warnings. I landed late at night and then I woke up, and then that day there were tsunami warnings. So it was like my first day there.
Like the siren is fucking
Yeah.
sketchy as hell.
But where the apartment was way up on the.
So you didn't really
You're
have to
chilling.
drive
Yeah, I was-
somewhere.
we were chilling. Yeah.
You can kind of just watch it all happen.
Yeah. No, I mean nothing happened.
Yeah.
Luckily.
Same.
But
Yeah, we had to drive up the mountain. We went like, oh, let's just go look at the volcano shit while these sirens are going off.
yeah, yeah.
And there was this random like ice cream shop next to
Dude.
where like the lava shit was or whatever.
Did you go into the national park?
I don't think so.
Have you guys seen
'Cause-
the movie 2012?
Yeah.
It's like some shit like that. Some huge ass like tsunami washes up.
CGI.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, no, that is crazy. I remember that movie, and I watched it like a few years ago. And I was like, "This is the worst movie I've ever seen."
Yeah, dude.
But when I was younger, I was like, "This is terrifying."
It was kind of badass though.
I thought it was like gonna really happen.
Yeah, it was kind of sketchy.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure it came out in
Weren't you-
2012 when everyone thought the year was gonna end.
Yeah, weren't
Yeah.
you over at my house 2011 New Year's Eve?
Me?
Yeah. Didn't we watch
Probably.
Cars 2?
Probably.
I think that's what it was. I remember
Probably.
being stressed and we watched Cars 2. In the
You were
basement.
actually stressed.
A little bit.
I remember feeling stressed, and then the day of, I was like, "That just doesn't make sense."
I thought I was going to wake up the next day and we were fucked. You know, that's what I kind of thought. And I'm like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
I better watch Cars 2 before I go.
Oh, we got a nodder. You guys know that
Which is
one
the best
scene
part.
where those 3 dope cars roll up on Mac,
Oh, yeah.
and he just turns the music on him and makes him fall asleep?
This is the 5th time we brought that up.
Have we actually?
Yeah, it's like the fucking Incredibles. I don't know
That's
what it
our
is.
Roman Empire.
Yeah.
Dude,
The cars.
Incredibles, though?
That's our Roman Empire, bro.
That's a good one.
Bro,
Jack
we brought
Jack.
this up 1,000 times, but we did a clip for TikTok where we were talking about the Incredibles and references to other Pixar movies. That got so much fucking hate, it's insane.
Why?
That's the thing that's confusing. Everybody's like, this isn't
Wow.
funny. It's like, we're not trying to be funny. We're just pointing these out.
You're
It's
just
'cause
stating
it's-
your opinion?
Disney people, and like the people of Disney that just love it. And I mean, they're tough
I-
to please.
Okay.
Mhm.
They're tough critics.
So, I've been going out with a girl, and she says I'm a Disney adult, so I just kind of am giving in and saying, sure, I'm a Disney adult. I don't wear
How the
Disney.
fuck are you a Disney adult?
That's what I say. But it's because I love Disney. I love Pixar, and I love Disneyland. But I feel like
doesn't?
that's different than
Then-
being a Disney adult.
And wearing
So-
it and repping it and everything.
You got to be obsessed
Yeah.
to be a Disney adult. You know
Yeah,
what
I'm
I'm
not
saying?
I'm not obsessed.
I mean, we
But lists.
Ill Informed Podcast, we love
People-
Disney.
People that I
Not the
am
company.
very like my opinion on Disney and Pixar is right, and you're wrong. So
Hey.
that's how serious I am about it.
All I'm saying is we love Disney over here. What is this?
I thought you said you were gonna have to cut that out. Did you not just say
No.
that?
I said I just said we love Disney, just not the company.
Oh, I
Oh
said,
yeah, no, yeah.
I literally thought you said just
It's a
cut
great
that
take,
out.
actually. Wait, do you guys get political? Is that what we're doing?
I'm just saying,
No, we
Are
can't.
we talking about the political and economic state of the world?
Of
right
the
now?
world and
bro.
creationism and stuff.
Korea.
No, we're not gonna do that.
Not in Mormon, Utah.
Well, I mean, do you guys?
I've been blasphemous as shit on here before, and I kind of regret it because I don't know if some homies are watching. They're like, "Oh, fuck this guy.
Yeah.
You know.
No, I don't. And whenever I actually talk about this stuff, okay, okay, never mind.
All I'm saying.
I try to just be respectful of everybody.
Yeah, the thing is like, you know, I'm not personally religious like that, and there are people I know that are Mormon, and I'm chill with them. So I feel bad if they actually take offense to some of the shit
Oh,
I
yeah.
say, you know.
Some of the best
Yeah.
people I know, like some of my best friends, that will always be my best friends,
Still
are
Mormon.
very Mormon,
Mhm.
and I respect what they believe as long as they respect my space and my opinion about it,
Exactly.
which they do.
Exactly.
Because you also
I
don't
like
want
that.
to. You don't want to be the opposite end of the spectrum. You don't want to be that cringe Lord ex-Mormon. It says just as bad as the annoying Mormons. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Oh yeah, which is like
It's
all
like-
over like our feed, living in Utah. It's like you get those anti-Mormons that are just being as annoying as like the super pushy Mormons that are trying to push it on everybody.
Yeah.
And it's like you're not accomplishing anything.
Yeah.
It's the same amount of annoying.
It's way too polar opposite. That it's like it's the same thing.
It's still the political and economic state of the world
Yeah.
that we're in.
Bro,
All right.
Do
Let's,
you know what we're referencing, by the way?
No.
you don't know?
Jaden Smith's the podcast Jaden Smith was on. It's an old meme. It resurfaced again recently.
It's so. I don't.
You're gonna have to show me, and I want to watch the YouTube videos.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So let's end it so we can watch the YouTube
Okay.
videos.
Yep.
All in all, though, what a great guest. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for having us
episode.
on,
Peace and
Cuz
love.
or for coming on, not
Yep.
having us on. This is your
Yeah,
podcast.
thanks for coming on, guys.
River's taking it over.
It's because he was the first guest to sit in the middle.
Yes.
Yep.
So,
I love it.
He has
What
sort
a
of
homie.
dominance.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
It's been great.
yeah,
I love it. Yeah.
dope. Well,
It's been too long, all things considered. I was telling Kaija, I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know why I haven't thought to invite River on.
It was a matter of time,
Yeah, it had to have happened.
and maybe you'll see my face again
Yeah,
at some point.
maybe it could be a
Maybe.
reoccurring guest type of thing.
maybe like
Maybe.
another Zach replacement.
Yeah.
because he misses a decent amount.
I don't have.
Oh, he don't care. He's
It's not. We're not saying like replace him
No,
permanently.
I know.
just
I
saying.
know.
Like when he's out.
A substitute.
Yeah. That's what
Zach's like behind the camera. He's like what?
I mean. They're really getting rid of me.
All right, love you guys.
He did take his spot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is true.
Have a good night. See you tomorrow.
Peace.